Good afternoon, all. Paul from CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Tuesday afternoon, August 12th. We're looking at Window Traders market profile of the ES and NQ. Powerful market as we hit all-time highs today now in ES, SPY, and the SPX, and in NQ, triple Qs, NDX, and the NASDAQ Composite. Not to be outdone, Righty goes out with something extremely rare, folks. They went out with 5 distributions. That's rare. Even rarer, they one-time framed up the entire day. That's very rare. They only had 1 inside bar out of that. So it's not like they had a couple inside bars. You can only one-time frame up or down 12 times in a day, right? You can't do it in A. Well, they did it the entire day. They came out of an inside week to the upside. They came out of balance on the daily to the upside. They took out last month's high. Now remember, they took out last month's low also. So IWM, with over half a month to go, can have a potential outside month up or down, depending on how the month plays out. But considering the way ES and NQ are going, I wouldn't be surprised IWM and Righty continue to try to push for their highs, and I wouldn't doubt if the Dow finally, at some point, comes into concert with the ES and NQ, and they all hit their highs at some point on the same day. So again, IWM, 5 distributions, a price probe, very strong. NQ, triple distribution, price probe, incredibly strong, all-time high. Now the question is, do we make new all-time highs in the maintenance or the overnight? ES, triple distribution, price probe, but I'm not using it because they didn't get far enough away from J's high that I think would make it worthwhile. Again, we're going to see if we make new highs in the maintenance. ES has not yet. I don't think NQ has yet either. Now, again, I had a good day, but I did not participate in this afternoon. Okay? Again, it's one of my tough things with these grinds. But I had a really good morning, and that's what matters. I started off in A period, long in it 3 times in NQ, even though they didn't get the overnight high, the way it was acting early, I decided to long it. Then you had that flush late in A period, and in B period, I actually took my 1 short on the day. Well, actually not 1. Took the first short to take out A's low. I got that. And then I did 2 ebb and flow shorts that did pay in B period. But as it continued to move higher, I said, that's it. All we had was a quick inventory adjustment. This market wants to go higher. And then all I did was look for longs in C period to get the IB high and the overnight low. And in D period, oh, that was D period we got. I'm sorry, not C. D period to get the overnight high and the IB low. Overnight high and the IB high. I'll get it right. And then in H period, I took a long also. But again, these are the type of days that I find tough to participate in. Nobody's fault but my own. As this market was telling you, any pullbacks that you were comfortable with to get long. And even though I didn't long a lot this afternoon, the one thing I did not do, didn't even consider doing, was to take a short. So I hope that was also on your radar to stay out of trouble, right? No reason to try to pick tops. People have been trying to do it consistently, and they're consistently getting blown out of the water, okay? Now, let's go to the charts. By the way, I want to thank the people who have been using my code on these videos for Tradeify. I've had a bunch of people sign up for some accounts. Thank you very much. I truly appreciate it. So I'm going to show you real quickly maybe a couple of these because I think it's worth it. So here's ES, new all-time high, one time framing up for 4 months, incredibly healthy. I've been saying I'd like to see some kind of balance on the monthly. Hasn't happened. Weekly, now up. Came out of a 6-week balance, up. Inside week, up. Daily, up. One time framing up 7 days. So even though last week a lot of times we kept coming back inside the days range, even though we were up, and people, maybe it's not going to keep going. Look at this. Don't fight it. Embrace it. Up. Now, what I do want to show you, I want to show you IWM, because we talk about them a lot of times being a canary in a coal mine. Well, they did take out last month's low, right? Which put a little damper to put it in balance. But look, we took out last month's high now. Okay, so everything's on the table. It's still balanced. I don't care how high they go, because they took out last month's low, IWM would still be balanced for the monthly. But we'll see how high the monthly high, the balance high will be. And then their weekly, out of an inside week, and you can call them up now, right? I'd like to see them take out a little more, actually, of the weekly. But again, you can call them up or still balance. And the daily obviously exploded out of a 5-day balance up. And the good news with IWM is their volume is 43 million. They average 32 million. So, or 33. So they're 10 million above average. So not bad at all. SPY's volume 61 below average. Q's 41 below average. But again, not horrendous, right? I mean, we saw some all-time highs with volume in the SPY in the 30s. So again, not that bad. The bulls keep charging along, friends. All right? Embrace it. Don't stand in its way. You're going to have to wait for at least the daily to come back into balance to tell you the market might be taking a pause. Thanks so much for liking and subscribing to this channel. Hope you had a great day trading. Enjoy your evening. And we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.